welcome back. Today's a very exciting day because I am back at the track. I've been counting down the days to get back on the track, and it's finally here. So it's not the same track that I've been to before. This is a totally different one, and this is different because it's pretty open. So like the cars run through here and all around. It's a way shorter track than the one I went to last time. I think the one I went to last time was 1.5 miles or 2 miles, and this one is way less than that. So I'm here with the GTR, so the GTR will be in the same group as mine too. Let's see how we do. So from what I've seen, it looks like a... Hold on, there's really loud cars. So from what I've seen, it doesn't seem too technical. It seems like a good, short, some high-speed turns there, but let's see how it goes. I can't wait! So I'll catch you guys once I'm in the track. Cool cars here, and there's a McLaren 570. If you get here early enough, you can just park here and then just have the nice view of seeing the cars run at the track, which is really cool. Ferrari 488. I have not seen these cars here at the past 2 track sessions that I came to. So this and the 570, I'm not sure in what group they run in, but we're about to find out. Hopefully one of them runs with me, and let's see how we do. Even though I won't be able to get anywhere near them. Oh, and this Boss 302 sounds amazing. It's probably the loudest car here. He probably goes to every single track session. I see him all the time. I really do like how they have that color combination with the spoiler, with that Camaro. So is that a 1LE? Yep, 1LE. Oh my gosh, I love this. This thing looks so aggressive. And look at those tires, oh my goodness. Probably one of my favorite cars here. These cars can move, so don't be surprised by them. Don't judge these cars. They can move at the track, and they're really fun. You can just throw them around. Today, the first time I kind of just went just to feel out the track and learn the line, since this is my first time at this track, and I just took it slow. I didn't record anything. Then the second time I decided, okay fine, now I know the line, so I'm just going to be a little bit braver and go much faster than I did the first time, and I would say I did okay. So I was doing okay, but then I got a little bit too overconfident and I did mess up on, I think, I don't know, like once or twice, probably like twice. So it was this time that this Lotus was in front of me, and then he asked me, well, he told me to pass him because I was right behind him. So I messed up because he told me to pass him, but it was right before a super wide turn where I should have already been going very slow and taking it wide to at the end just go in towards the apex. So since he told me to pass him, then I just decided I had to speed up in order to get in front of him. But I shouldn't have passed him there. That was a very bad spot for me to pass him, at least with my skill set right now. If you're probably advanced or something, then it would probably be much easier. So when I passed him, I ended up just going way too fast. We're in a turn that you should have been going much slower. So I kind of lost control a bit, and I understeered, but then I tried to control the car, I oversteered, and I was just fishtailing. Left and right, oh my gosh. Kind of went into the dirt again. It was a little bit embarrassing, you know, I must admit, because this guy's here. I'm like on him, that he's like, okay, pass, because obviously you're faster than me. Then I pass him, and then I just lose control, and he just has to brake really hard. So I think that then the other time I think was just there's this one very tight apex where you have to downshift to second, and I know I was just trying it out like many different ways. Maybe slower, maybe faster, maybe just downshift a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later. That one, I have to still get the rhythm. I couldn't perfect that one either, but I mean, overall, I think I did okay. I'm very happy that I came here. Both of the cars ended up going. Couldn't catch up to the GT. I don't even know where he was. I think I just saw him once, but he was like all the way on the other side. But overall, it was so much fun, and I can't wait to come back again. It's gonna be a totally different track, so let's see how I do. My mission for next time is to not go off-roading. I'm back home, and on the drive here I was just thinking of a few things that I did different this track session compared to the previous two track sessions, and I just changed a few things that I thought would help me out. So the first thing I did is I changed my seating position. I placed it in an upright position, and I also moved my chair much closer to the pedals. I remember when I went to Vegas and I drove the 458 around the track, the instructor there actually places you in the seating position that he thinks is best for you, and that's an upright, basically a racing seating position, which is very upright. Usually I wouldn't be so upright. I would just be a little bit backward, and also my feet wouldn't be as close. So I decided to try that today, and it did help, but I'm not used to it, so kind of threw me off a little bit. But I think as I do more track sessions and I continue using that sitting position, it'll help me greatly and I'll improve. The second thing I did was I used some gloves. So I bought these Alpine Star racing gloves, and let me tell you that it makes such a big difference when you use racing gloves as to no gloves at all. The grip that I had on my steering wheel was unbelievable. I didn't even notice I had gloves on, so that was amazing. Another thing I did was I lowered the tire pressure, and it did help. So I feel that all those things combined helped overall. I just need to continue getting more practice around the track. And the last thing I did was I still have it with the stock intake. I didn't end up putting my aftermarket intake for this track session. So all it has is a Proflex Commander, just because I wanted to see how it did around the track. And no complaints, it ran smooth, it ran great. I just need to have more track time and just keep practicing. Last time I went to the track, there were 2 track days back to back on the same track, so I did better the second day because I had already learned the track and I had full like 5 track sessions the first day. This time it was a completely different track and I only went twice, so that's probably why I feel like I did okay. I still think I did better than the first 2 times because I was passing other cars and I was pushing my car way more. So I think I got a little bit too overconfident. Last time I lacked the confidence, but I just need to tone it down and find an in-between. But I had so much fun. I'm aiming to find that in between with my car and hopefully not go off track next track session, which will be I think around mid-February. I need to look at the schedule, I'm not really sure. But now all I need to do is give this car some TLC and do some post-track maintenance on it, which I will be doing a video on it soon. There's a few things that I need to check. I need to check the tires, I need to check the brakes, I need to do a brake fluid flush. I also need to check, well, not check the oil, I need to do an oil change on it already. I'm basically going to do a check all around the car, put it up, look underneath, make sure that everything's running okay, because I feel that it might be needing some brakes. We'll see once I check the brakes and the rotors. But it was fun nonetheless. Looking forward to the next track time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.